Okay, boys and girls, so for these decodable readers, you have two this week. You have a big job and a lot of socks. So I'm going to show you what to do with them. You can do both the same day, or you can spread them out throughout the week. In your folder, you'll notice you have this paper also. It says Decodable Readers at the top. A big job has questions on this side to go with that book. And then a lot of socks has questions on this side to go with that book. Okay? And they can be done anytime as long as you turn them in, I would say by Friday, but do them when it works for you throughout the week. And you will notice that each week has one of these to go with the books that are in the pocket. So the first one is a big job. And I always do a picture walk before I read any words. It's a great reading strategy. It gets your brain thinking about what you're going to read before you read any words. So we're just going to look at these pictures, and I like to kind of think out loud. It looks like there was some type of damage done to something. It's a mess. Oh, but then these kids are going to clean it up, it looks like. And they've got some tools ready to do that. Looks like they're working together, which goes along with the theme we've been talking about. Oh, and then there's kids playing and people jogging. And people in a field. And at the end, we have all of these short O words that you're going to find in the story. So you can highlight those in the story if you want to, or you can just leave them alone. But this is a good place to practice these before reading the story. Okay, a big job. A big job. And here are the high frequency words focus, have and jump, which are both in our spelling list this week. The lot is a mess. Kids cannot play. Oh, so that's where they normally play. We can fix it. We have a good plan. Exclamation point. There's some feeling to be said there. Jill got a hoe. That's this tool right here. Jack got a pot. Jill has a can, and Jack has a hose. They're going to get some work done. The lot is not a mess. Kids can jump and hop. So it was a mess, but it's not a mess anymore. So now they get to use it. Moms and dads can jog. Look at them jogging at the park. Jill and Jack did a good job. So that whole area can be used now. So we're going to look at these questions. And you can put your name. Usually I do like to read the questions before I read the book. That's a good little strategy to do too. It gives you kind of a head start for your brain to start thinking of what these answers could be. I just forgot this time. So what two things did Jack get? I don't want to guess. Two is important. These, you can highlight that or circle it. So I want to make sure that I find two things that Jack did get, not try and just remember. I'm going to look back in the story. Here we go. Jill got a hoe, so that's Jill. Jack got a pot. Jill has a can, and Jack has a hose. So Jack got a pot. I'll look here to help me with the spelling. P-O-T. And Jack has a hose. H-O-S-E. Those are the two things that Jack did get. Who can jog? Was it her mom and dad? I'm trying to remember. They were running. Yeah, it is. Moms and dads can jog. So we'll put moms. And then we'll put dads. And you can just use the book to help with spelling the words right. And the last question, what was the big job? Well, that's the title of the story. So what it's asking really is, what is the main idea of this little tiny book? What was it that they were trying to do? They're trying to clean up that mess, right? The whole book is about that, so that the people could play and use the field the right way. So I think I'm just going to say that the big job they had to do, what the title was to clean the mess. So I'm going to see if the word clean is in here. If not, oh, I see mess. I'm just going to do clean. I'll kind of sound it out. Clean the mess. And then I'm done. I'm not going to worry about the perfect spelling. If I can find the words in here, great. If not, I'm not going to go to parents and say, how do you spell this? How do you spell that? You just write down the sounds that you hear if you can't find it in the book. And then you can wait and do this part later, or you can get the other book and do that side also. And then you just save these books and practice reading them till you get really good at those. And those are the two. Have fun.